Chris, looked like over here.
Now I'm trying to see if this is a Rosh class.
Oh, gotcha. Shelley class.
Shelly got class too. Everybody got class.
It looked like Doc went to, a certain extent, to stagger minutes between you and Blake. What did you think of that? I mean, I know you guys tried it in the preseason a bit. What did it feel like for you out there in the game tonight?
He's been doing that. I usually come out a little early in the first, and then Blake stays, and then I go back sometime in the second quarter. But I think for us, we're not even thinking about it. I think we're all so locked in right now on the same page as a team that if you're in foul trouble, you come out. If you're tired, you come out. We just doing everything together.
Chris, you said after the Memphis game that you really take like down the stretch personally. You feel like you're the quarterback of the team. How do you think tonight went for you guys?
Still got to be better. It was a lot of fouls down the stretch.
Hey, I'm still interviewing CP.
Yes, it was a lot of fouls down the stretch. We gave up a lot of buckets down the stretch, but all in all, DJ got a few big rebounds. He made some big free throws, and a win is a win.
Chris, with where the team is at, it's still early in the year, but you're all very familiar. What do you make of how the team's handling the last bit of games and these sort of last 5 minutes?
We've been saying it, but our communication is there, and some of that may have a lot to do with this is our 6th year together, me, Blake, and DJ, and as our core, the guys follow us. So if the guys see how we approach the game, they see how we talk and communicate to each other, they have no choice but to fall in line. And I think there's a singular focus with us every night, and we try to approach it game by game with the right mentality.
Chris, you might not pay much attention to record, but people around the league are taking notice when you're 13-2. What do you think of that?
Because we're all professionals too, we take notice when other teams are doing different things and stuff like that. But we know that every night we're gonna get the other team's best shot. But for us, it's about us, and we talk about that every night. Going into every game, we know if we execute defensively and offensively like we're capable of, we control our own destiny. So, try not to pay too much attention to that and just keep doing what we're doing.
Chris, and obviously you have great chemistry with the starting unit, but what's it like for you to be out there with the second unit on this team?
Oh, it's amazing. Our second unit is sort of our small ball, where guys can penetrate, kick. And you got Wes Johnson, and you got Mo, who stretches to the 3, and great defenders and a lot of ball handlers. Students, y'all got anything?
No, they just be chilling out there.
She's ambitious.
You guys were passing quite a lot, moving the ball around quite a lot, especially in the second quarter. How important is that in the style of your game? How is that?
It's very, very important, and it's something that I think we started doing better the past 2 years, just moving the ball. It doesn't even have to have a purpose sometimes, just moving the ball, making sure everybody's involved. And I'm not sure how much y'all know, but there is actually a stat for everything in this league now. They can tell you everything. They can tell you how many times DJ blew his nose tonight. So seriously, like Doc could come to us one and be like, we passed the ball 152 times in the game yesterday. You know what I mean? It's a lot of information, but I would be interested to see how many times we passed in the second quarter. Probably a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams will always say after a win, like, we always need to get better, we always need to get better. How is your guys' confidence right now after this win?
I answer this one, and I'm going to get out y'all way and let y'all have big fella. Our confidence is, for us, it's about not getting too high and not getting too low. When we lost to Memphis, we were upset. And to tell you the truth, our game in Sacramento, after we won that game, our locker room was down, wasn't it? Because we expect so much from each other. So for us right now, it's just about staying the course. And we talked about it before we ran out, how important this game was before we go on a six-game road trip, and we handled our business. All right, we'll see what that is, coach.
DeAndre, what's going on with the high games there? No high?
I was chilling today,
I want to show
man.
you this,
I want y'all to see my hair, you know? I promise I won't let you down from now on.
Concerned about that. DJ, it looked like you had a little bit of a back and forth going there with Kyle Lowry during the game. Are you used to having the smallest guy on the court come at you like he kind of came at you tonight?
No, Kyle's my guy, man. I knew it was gonna be some banner with him and DeMar. We were together all summer, you know what I mean? So it was fun to play against those guys and come out and compete and talk a little trash while we were out there. But it was, you know, playing against your friends is awesome. But at the end of the day, it's still a competition.
Are you a Tina Turner fan?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys wear shirts, they just like the shirt. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm not one of the guys who wear like the rock and roll shirts and don't even know one song. You know what I mean? I think that's stupid. Yeah. If I wear a shirt and somebody's on it, best believe I know who they are.
DJ, just wanted to know your thoughts.
Where you from?
Australia, mate.
Oh, nice. We beat you guys.
Mate, I wanted to know, last down the stretch tonight, they got a couple of threes pretty late on. They still sort of stayed in it. How can you sort of build up and
I think just getting back in transition, loading up and finding a guy. I know the one with Patterson. I just, you know, we got to communicate in transition. You may not have the guy who's guarding you, or it may be a different matchup. We just got to communicate better, especially with a team like that who was knocking down shots at the end of the game. We got to be able to communicate and just get back.
Your finger, you sprained it or something in the second quarter?
No, I just wear this for style so y'all can think something's wrong with me, you know? So I get a little sympathy. I'll be all right. I'll be able to play.
DJ, how much do you guys look for Chris to set the tone down the stretch when things maybe get a little hectic?
Man, he's our leader. You know, he sees a lot of things before they happen, and he's made not only me but our team so much better. And those pressure situations like that, just to get us a bucket or get us in the penalty and kind of settle things down a little bit when it's kind of crazy. And you know, him and Blake have a great two-man game, and whenever they're rolling and JJ's knocking down shots, we're a really good basketball team.
All right, thanks, guys. Blake will be in here in a minute.